Okay, now for a sound check. What you guys think? Are we any good here? Oh, this is gonna be crazy stupid. Let's see. The fire over here. Will you see it? Well, hey y'all, welcome to the shop. Out here, we never know what we're gonna do. Well, hey y'all, welcome into my shop here. Today, I'm learning how to use this camera stuff here and figure out how to do some videos for you guys. I've got some really cool stuff I want to try showing you later on about knife making, but today we're going to play in the forge here for a little bit, just see if we can't get this stuff down and figure out how to edit all this and make it look right. Well, take up the seat over here in the corner of the shop and watch what I do. Have fun. Okay, I'm going to stay right up front here before I get going on forging. I use a lot of scrap steel to make my knives. If you're just forging stuff and wanting to play, grab what you can. Learn how to use the different steels. If you got carbon and you break it, you know it. But for a knife steel, I agree you want to kind of know what you got so you know how to heat treat it. If you don't know what you got, learn to heat treat it. If it'll quench and break and all, you can make a knife. How serviceable? Now I don't know. But you get a lot of novelty from using things off from other scrap parts. But if you want to guarantee yourself a good knife, make sure you know what you got. Okay? You're going to see me use a lot of these round bars. This is a piece here's got the end on it. But you can see where it was messed up at the spring factory. They didn't get their curve right, so they scrapped it. It's a known 5160 with papers. An old mentor of mine, Ted McMinn, who's passed away now, gave me 1,500 pounds of this stuff 20 years ago. I'm still using it. I know what I've got, I know what I'm using, and that's why I use 5160 instead of getting some other elaborate new steels. I got lots of it, and I can make it work. Here's the piece that's still got that they put a coil into and scrapped it. Now I see a lot of people struggling with trying to uncoil this stuff. So we're going to see if we can't get this piece hot, straighten it out to be made into a small knife. Now while this piece is warming up, let me say my forge the door isn't big enough to let that big coil go in all in one piece. So I'm going to do this in 2 steps. But I'll bet you I can get her uncoiled pretty simple. We're going to use a pair of tongs, and that's a nice bigger hammer. 6-pounder here. That'll straighten it out a lot quicker. Okay. I think a lot of problems people have uncoiling this stuff is they don't get it hot enough. That and they let it freak themselves out that, hey, I got to uncoil this stuff. Well, if you can put a coil in it hot, you can take a coil out. We're not going to do this real hot at the moment. We're just trying to get some of this curl out of here so we can get it into the forge. Okay? So, we're just going to throw it down there in that hardy hole and bend it around. We can manhandle it a little bit here. Now this part will go into the forge real soon. Okay, we ready to come out of the fire for our second heat on this. We may end up having to do 3 heats on this, but we're going to see. Okay. Pull that over. There's one side down. roll like a worm, but that's all right. We can deal with that all day long. Yeah, let's go give it one more heat and take this last big bend out. You see, you guys couldn't see a damn thing, could you? I'm sorry about that. I had that all through. Oh. Well, move the camera. Maybe you can see what I'm going to see better now. Now, we just got a big 90-degreeer here. There you go. One coil, just one turn around and part way a little bit in, and now we've got us a bar we can forge into something. Took us 3 heats because that was too small to get it into. But since I didn't have you where you can see what I was doing, I want to make sure you can this time. I'm going to do a bigger piece. We have got us a bigger piece here. Okay, we're going to pull that one out. Throw this down here where nobody's going to get hurt on it. Stick that in the fire. Let's start the bend on it. This bigger bar is taking a little longer to heat up sitting in the door here, so we'll be with you in just a minute. But just in case you don't know, my name is Bruce Evans. I've been a knife maker for about 25 years now. I'm a journeyman smith with the ADS. I had myself a little bout with a sickness, got what's called Graves' disease. Took me a few years to get over that. I still piddled in the shop, but I just couldn't go on for my master yet. One of these days I will go for it. Maybe I can pass it, but I'll give you a shop tour here later on, show you what all I got in the shop, what we're doing, what I'm doing. Maybe I won't say bad words too many times. Don't hold it against me. But while it's getting hot, just hold on a second. Okay, now I feel like a dummy and a half, really. I built this little forge here, and I got a split down the side of it. I could have stuck that whole piece in there and got it really hot. But most people don't have that, so we're going to do it by going in the door here part way until we get it hot enough to bend. But just to let you know, I kind of being a dummy here. I've got a 2-inch by 12-inch opening down the side of this forge. Got 18 inches inside that'll heat up. Could have took it out a lot simpler. Okay, let's come out of the fire and see if I can manhandle it this time. Okay. puppy in the fire a little bit better and finish straightening it out. Okay, now the simplest way to have done this would have just been to cut a section off big enough to make a knife or whatever your project is, just off of a part of the coil. It would have opened right up, real simple. But me, sometimes I don't know what size blade I want to make, and I like using the bar as my handle. So I uncoil the whole thing, start flattening it out, make a blade, and then I'm ready to go for another one. Okay? Okay, looks like it's about hot enough again. Alrighty, there you go. One full-length bar, all cleaned up, known 5160. Now we can let this cool down a little bit. So when we get to working, we're not over the heat too much right up here and don't slide up on it. But I think we're just going to get it hot and play with Mr. Power Hammer over here. Get a flat bar going. All right.